Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels. This week we're going to be taking a look at a Colourless Eldrazi deck. This is a subscriber deck submitted by Ezra, I believe. If it's not, the real name's right there. But yes, so before we get started, a quick bit of admin. Next week I am in Greece on my holiday, so Kaladesh actually comes out while I'm already gone. So instead of pre-recording a video for you guys next week, what I'm gonna do is instead in the comments section below, I'm gonna put a load of comments down of different archetypes that are in Kaladesh, and what I want you guys to do is like each and every one of the archetypes that you'd like to see. You can like as many as you want. And when I come back from my holidays, the moment I get a chance, I will come down to the comment section, see which one is the most liked one, and then build a deck around that and probably play it around Tuesday, Wednesday time for you guys. So it's going to be slightly delayed, but I figured you guys probably don't want old set kind of decks when Kaladesh is out, so I figured I might as well just delay it instead. It works out a lot better like that, and you get the added option of watching the exact deck that you want to see. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anyway guys, let's get into the matches with our Colourless Eldrazi deck. See you there. Okay, we're in. We're on the play. We have turn 3 Pilgrim's Eye, also turn 3 Seer's Lantern as a bit of ramp. Rogue's Passages, pretty good. Drowning Out Temple's pretty dead. Well, let's just go with it. Alright, throw down a Rogue's Passage. Our opponent, by the way, is rank 21, called a Red Factor 4. Cool. Alright. Mono black at the moment. Don't know what that could be. A variety of things. Well, let's go with the Sanitarium. Pass the turn. Hopefully our opponent thinks that we are missing our colours in our hand and we're very stupid to keep the hand. When in fact we're not. Blue-black could be Reanimator, I suppose. It could also be Control as well. We shall see. Well, with 2 mana up, there is a counter spell, but I can't think of what it is. Do I want to play it? Let's go Rogue's Passage into Pilgrim's Eye. Let's just play it into it. If there's counter spells, it's best to know now. Or removal, one or the other. Not sure what you've got, but pretty sure all the removal at 2 mana is a sorcery speed for black, isn't it? He might be dispersing us perhaps, or telling time. That also works. Alright, so he's going to have to reshape his hand now. He must understand at this point we're probably on a colourless deck since he saw us grab our wastes as opposed to a coloured mana instead. Alright, so what's he got for us? I'm going to be able to get Reality Smash down the turn after next. Next turn is just going to be a Seer's Lantern and a land. Won't be able to scry with the land though, with the lantern, sorry. Alright. 3 mana up. Looking for them counter spells. We can Eldrazi Mimic though, can't we? 3 mana makes 1, 1 mana 2. Yeah, cool. Right, let's just swing in with a Pilgrim's Eye, see if he wants to remove it. Doubtful. But it happens. Alright, and play our wastes. Play our Seer's Lantern. He was quick to freeze on that one. I reckon he's got counters. Just by that snap pause. Yep, calculated dismissal. Cool. That's fine. Don't think he gets to scry because he doesn't have spell mastery online. No. Alright, so we know he's running counters. It's blue-black control. That's fine. He's tapped out, so a Reality Smasher is coming down. It's gonna really upset him is this one. Since it can get right through. Okay, let's just go with the wastes into Reality Smasher. Smash our way through. You're tapped out, sir. Yep, okay. Just going to let it through. And we'll hit him for 5. If I hit him with the Pilgrim's Eye, I'll just block with the Spirit, and we won't get any value out of it. Alright. So he's down to 14. He's going to take inventory, still holding up counter mana. But it's counter unless you pay 3 at this moment. Alright, he's just refilling his hand. So he's going to give us a free turn. So next turn we can Drownyard Temple, Meteorite, kill his Haunted Dead. Maybe even his Spirit Token so Pilgrim's Eye can get in. And then we can Mimic off the land, off the mana that Meteorite produces. And another Mimic. Alright. So, Drownyard Temple. We're gonna Meteorite. I think I'd rather keep the Haunted Dead around. And there we go. Get the Mimic down. 1 black mana and you're pausing. Well, I suppose he wants all the time in the world, so we're going to hit him for 6. Our opponent can attack him with his Haunted Dead next turn, and I won't block. But he's pretty close to dead, because we've actually ramped out and curved quite nicely. Alright. I'd like to see a finisher coming up soon, because I think we've got, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So we can get some nice things. Murderous Compulsion, okay. It's killing our Reality Smasher, but he has to discard a card. We've more than got the value out of Reality Smasher at this point. I'm just going to drop a land. Okay. Fair play. Won't get in for an attack, understandably. Blighted Step. Not good enough. So, if we Drownyard Temple, I want to Rogue's Passage 2 extra damage through. And then we've still got 2 mana left open for the Eldrazi Mimic. Just wanted to make sure that I had that set up before I played the Mimic, just in case. So we'll get him for 3. He's dead next turn. In fact, is there any point in me playing the Mimic at this point? I suppose if he removes, he's got to remove both of them. So yeah, if he board wipes though, we're up shit creek as it were. So I'm gonna find out. But if he removes it, then he's removed our clock at the same time. So he's got nothing at the moment. He's getting him for 2. No blocks. He might be coming for a board wipe now. Let's have a look. Our survey says languish. Yeah, so I should have held on to it. Yeah, well. What can you do? Come on, answer. Oh dear. We can Sanitarium though. He's got counter mana open as well, which is a bit of an annoyance. Stop pausing on me! Hello, Ulamog. Well, you're good even if I don't get you through, so drop the Crumbling Vestige. Play a land. We're on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 mana and we get Ulamog. Seriously. Please stop that. Really? I didn't cast anything. I'm confused. Alright, so he's going to discard 2 cards to get Haunted Dead back onto the battlefield. Forgotten Creation. Alright. And a Neglected Heirloom. We haven't seen anything that transforms out of his deck so far. So he's just doing it for an extra 1 power. Fair play. If we get mana screwed, I can easily see him getting out of this. But if we don't, then we Ulamog and attack his blue sources. He's got 3 of them, unfortunately, but Pilgrim's Eye. This might draw a counter out of him. If it doesn't, it gets us the land for Ulamog and a 3-turn clock. Alright. 3-turn clock it is. And pass the turn. I was kind of hoping he'd counter our spell there. And he didn't. Because running Ulamog into a counter spell could kill us. Just getting in for the 3. I don't think he realises we got the Rogue's Passage. We can kill him in as much time. Play something out. Tap your blue out. Alright. Moves it over to his Spirit. Walker of the Wastes. That is a 7/7 Trampler. Throw that into a counter spell. What I'm thinking is if I throw Ulamog into getting out of his lands, then he's got to pretty much do nothing to keep up counters for our Walker after that, which could close out the game. Whereas if I went Walker first and he countered it, then he's got all of his mana to counter Ulamog again. I think attacking his lands seems like a good idea, so let's do that. Take out your mana. See a counter spell. There's got to be one, surely. Yeah, calculated dismissal. Still loses his lands. He gets to scry 2 though. So maybe he scries some counters up. I'm getting hit for 4 next turn. Walker of the Wastes comes down if he's got no counters. He's losing 2 of his blue sources. He's got 1 left. Pass the turn. Tap that blue. Tap it. Taparoo. If Walker ever resolves and we survive the turn where it's summon sick, we've won. Essentially, because we can attack in and Rogue's Passage away to make it unblockable. He's going to stick the Heirloom on his Haunted Dead. Okay. I think I am going to block here. Just to preserve my life total a little bit. It's getting a little too close for my liking. So let's do this. I don't like it. Actually, no. If we don't block, he taps out to probably put a blocker in the way. So let's no blocks. Hopefully. No, damn it. I was hoping he would put a blocker in the way. Well, we can Thought Not Seer him. See a counter spell. If we don't, we've still got 5 mana open for Walker of the Wastes. We take Languish out of his hand. Play Walker of the Wastes. You are just going to pause at everything, aren't you? We chump block the Pilgrim's Eye. Walker gets through. Kills him. It's down to the draw that he has now. What's he got? I think we've got him. Elusive Tormentor. Okay. He has to pay 1 to discard a card, and I believe Murderous Compulsion is a 2 madness, yeah. So he can't discard Murderous Compulsion at instant speed to take out the Walker when we give it a Rogue's Passage unblockable. I think he's just killed himself. Well, I think he was dead anyway. He needed that Languish that we got rid of at the opportune moment. So I believe we've got him. because he attacks him with everything. We chump Pilgrim's Eye against his spirit. Kill Haunted Dead with our Thought Not Seer. Unlikely to see any pump, and even if we are, as long as Walker stays alive, we've won. So yeah, that's the game. Okay, we've won. Good. No more uncertainty. Alright. He's gonna get in for 3. We might as well chump it, just in case I'm potentially missing something. Don't want to risk it. And since he's tapped out, let's go take that Murderous Compulsion from him. Yoink. Yoink. And give our Walker of the Wastes unblockable. Swing in with the team. You can block the Thought Knot if you want, but you're tapped out anyway. And that's game. Alright guys, I will see you in the next match. Alright, we're in. Don't have much to do until turn 4 and little to do before it, so let's pass back. We have a turn 3 ramp, turn 2 removal, turn 2 ramp or removal. Yeah, let's do this. This one seems good enough. Let's go with Sanitarium. Pass the turn over. Opponent is rank 28 called McFly. Okay. Going with White Weenie. Well, there's white. Is it Weenie though? Could be humans. Just by the avatar alone is usually a good indicator. Which is why people don't like making avatars and they end up going with Crack Addict Jace in the contested battle zone. Let's go Foundry of the Consoles and pass the turn over. So on his end step, we could Warp in Whale for a Scion token, which would put us to 3. 4 with the Vestige, and then we could see his Lantern and hold up Spatial Contortion. I think that's what we want to do now that he's played that guy out. Okay. And there's a Wastes. So we go Handwear Battlements and Seer's Lantern and pass the turn. Actually, probably best killing it now, just in case he has any pump that we can't deal with. So let's do that. Got a little bit of ramp again in Seer's Lantern, a bit of Wastes for our little insect Eldrazi thingamajigs, whose names escape me. Walker of the Wastes, that's one. Oh, not Handwear Garrison. Oh dear. Now I wish I had a Spatial Contortion. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, I guess we're going Waste, Seer's Lantern, and just hold up a scry. Try to find an answer to this really bad situation I've put myself in by being very hasty with that Contortion. It is a card that in the early game, though, you kind of want to get rid of because of its renown. Alright. He's going to get 2 1/1s. Swing for 4. Imagine that's all. And then he'll have another aggressive play. Yeah, so it's red-white aggro. Let's scry one. Let's make sure that we get something decent off the top. 6 mana. Have we got 6 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we will take that. Thank you very much. So that can block his Garrison and ping off all the tokens that he's created. Oh, no, it can't, of course. Silly me. That's pretty bad, actually. Okay. Thin out his deck. Get more white. So, Crumbling Vestige. Get whatever. Doesn't matter. Green, I guess. And Endbringer. Pass the turn over. Well, we can chump his creatures pretty nicely. You might have reprisals or stuff like that. Collective effort, I believe, will also kill us. Yeah, he's going to get in. Okay, he gets his extra 1/1s. Which pumps his... I did not think about that little interaction. We're going to have to kill that with fire right now. Oh, we're going to see some pump. Heron's Grace does a lot of damage. Doesn't quite get his garrison out of the range though, but he's killed us. Wow. Wow. Well, that's going to do it for that game, I suppose. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the episode. So if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. Leave comments in the description below how you would improve the deck. Remember, it's not so much about winning with this deck. It's pretty much just a fun deck, I would say. This deck will be so much better with colour in it. I'm just saying that right now. But at this stage, it's really fun. So if you have any suggestions about how to improve the fun deck, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so immediately for more Magic content in the future, as well as to be updated when more Magic ever comes out, which is probably tomorrow. So there's your update. And if you're not quite sure about subscribing, stay for the end card, see the rest of the content I got to offer, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.